So on the YouTube page, there will be a breakdown of the best after timeout sets from round one. Now, Cavs Magic was the only game 7 of round one, and this was the best after timeout set in that game. So let's break it down. So we're going to start here with an elbow entry to Tristan Thompson right here. So on that elbow entry, now we're going to have a rip screen right here by Max Strus. And it's important to understand he's had a great third quarter to this point of the game, and that's why Cleveland has taken the lead. So he's going to set a rip screen right here on Donovan Mitchell, who had another big game to close out the Magic in game 7. Now, off this rip screen, he's going to slip out of it right there. So he's trying to create separation right here from Franz Wagner, who's defending him. So he slips out of that rip screen. Now he's going to receive a DHO. Now watch how he pushes the ball out with his inside hand. He's doing that to gain separation right here from his primary defender because he realizes the screener's defender right there is a drop, so he can push the ball out. Now with this space right here, he can go into his three-point shot because he pushes the ball out with his inside hand. This was an excellent after timeout set from the Denver Nuggets in their game 1 victory against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, this was a key play because the Lakers had just extended their lead to 12 points. So the Nuggets called timeout and run one of their favorite after timeout sets. So right here, we have a horns formation. KCP is going to Iverson curl over top. So his Iverson cut right here over top Aaron Gordon and Jokic, but he's going to curl right off of Jokic. So that is an option when they elbow entry right here to Aaron Gordon, that KCP can be open if he curls right here. Now, Reggie Jackson is going to go over top right here. Now, Jokic, after KCP curls, he's going to veer off and set a wide pin down right here for Michael Porter Jr. to come off. Now, watch the coverage on this pin down right here. LeBron's going to shoot the gap. So Michael Porter Jr. has time right now to catch and shoot this. It's a great action because of this veer widescreen after the tight curl right there from KCP. This is one of the Lakers' go-to after timeout sets. It's going to be an elbow with a stagger away, but it's a strong back cut for LeBron. So let's break down part 1 of this elbow series right here. So they're going to go elbow entry to AD at the right elbow. Now, opposite on the weak side here to occupy the weak side defenders, you're going to see a staggered down action right here for D'Lo. So watch that again. D'Lo's here. Reeves right there is going to set the second screen in that stagger away. So that occupies these 3 defenders. Now on the strong side right here, LeBron's going to set up his cut right there with that hard jab uphill. And then he's immediately going to back cut for a finish. So on the next play down, they're going to run the same action again. You have elbow entry to AD. Now you have the staggered down action right here for D'Lo to come off. Now, on the right side here, we're now going to go into this DHO. So the stance of LeBron's defender is different. Now he's below LeBron right now. So it becomes a DHO. And if you go under on LeBron this season, he is shooting above 40% from 3. So he's going to make that sit behind 3 off the DHO. Miami runs the most zone in the NBA. And they've ran zone throughout this series. And in game 3, Boston had success against their zone. And similarly, they did in game 1, too, with the amount of corner threes they were able to make. Now, this was an after timeout set in the second quarter against the zone. So you can see Miami's zone right here with the even front. Now you have Kevin Love right here at the bottom guarding Horford. Then you can see the 2 wings right here. So it's a 2-3 zone, but it's a very successful zone. They've used it for years, and it's very hard to break down and to score against. So to start this offensive set right here, Drew Holiday is going to cut through right here. Horford's going to cut up. Now Tatum's cutting up from the left corner right here to receive the ball. Now it's very important, this cross right here from Horford and Peyton Pritchard. So Pritchard's going to cut through right here to the left corner, which forces Jaquez right here to take Pritchard. Now Horford is going to cross now to set a step-up screen on Tatum's defender, which is very important to understand. He sets it on Tatum's defender right here. Hayward Highsmith right here is the other defender in the zone. So now creating this pocket of space right here from the step-up screen, Tatum can turn the corner into a three with Highsmith coming late on that closeout, especially with Jaquez having to take Pritchard right there. This is the first of two great after timeout sets that we saw in Bucks Pacers. Game 3, where the Pacers did win by a game winner by Halliburton. But this was the three-pointer that tied the game up, and it was a great after timeout set by Coach Doc Rivers. So one important part right here is we have a down screen right here by Brook Lopez for Middleton. So that's part one of the Ram action, the down screen into a ball screen. Now we're going to have a double drag right here. Now on this double drag, the Pacers are going to send two to the ball when Dame comes off the second screen right here. And Coach Doc Rivers knows that. So when Dame comes off right here, that second screening action of the double drag, there's going to be two on the ball right here because they don't want Dame to come off the second screen and be able to turn the corner into a three. So there's going to be two on the ball right here. Now, Lopez is now going to set a veer down screen right here for Middleton, and that's enough space right there for Middleton to catch and then shoot this with Miles Turner running back in the action. Now, also, it was a great down screen right here by Brook Lopez to get Middleton open. These are two beautiful counters that the Clippers did when Harden started to hunt Luka in ball screen. So right here, Norman Powell's going to set the ball screen. Now Harden gets Luka one-on-one, which is the matchup he's hunting in the fourth quarter. Now Kyrie right here guarding Norm Powell is going to pull in right there to show a help defender right there at the nail. Now I want you to watch Mason Plumlee. So Zach Lowe talked about this on his podcast on Monday. Now Plumlee right here is going to set a flare screen on Kyrie, which leaves Norm Powell wide open because two are with Plumlee right there on that flare screen, two defenders. So he's wide open there for a three. Now the next possession for the Clippers, Harden's going to call Norm Powell to set the screen right here, the ball screen. He's going to get Luka in the switch he wants, so one-on-one with Luka. Now watch a couple different aspects of this offensive setup here. So Kyrie right here is going to stay attached to Norm Powell right there. So you don't see him showing as much nail help like you did in that previous clip. Now watch Mason Plumlee right here. So instead of sprinting up to set the flare screen, he's going to sprint up and set a wide pin right there for Paul George at that left corner. And PG is excellent at coming off down screens and wide pin downs right here. So off this wide pin down, he's going to catch the ball. There's two on the ball right here. So he makes the correct pass right here to Plumlee. Now the low defender right there is going to pull in. Now Westbrook, who is opposite right there, immediately cuts once he sees his defender right there take Plumlee on the catch, and he gets a wide open finish right there. This is a great design set from the Phoenix Suns in game 1 against Minnesota. It's a stack out into a Spain action, and it's very difficult to defend. So let's break down this set of why it's difficult to defend. So it's going to start with this stack out screen right here. KD is going to come off this down screen. He's going to cut to the left wing right here. Now, it's important to understand spacing right here. So KD's on the left wing. Cat, who's guarding KD, cannot help on any action right here as the low defender with Beal coming off to the right-hand side. Now, strong side corner, you can't help, especially with Grayson Allen right there as a 46% shooter this season from three. Now we're going to see the middle ball screen right here. Booker's going to set the back screen for Spain action. So Spain action is the ball screen, back screen. Now Beal's going to draw two to the ball right here with Gobert coming up. Now Beal's going to jump up, and he's reading whether they stay attached right here to Booker or if he goes to the roller right there. But since they stay attached to Booker right there, the roller's going to be wide open right there for a dunk. This is one of OKC's favorite after timeout sets. It's a UCLA entry into Josh Giddey, and what they like to do is run a screen the screener action to get a three coming off a down screen. But here you see the counter to this set. So it's going to start with a UCLA screen right here from Chet. Now Josh Giddey's going to come off this UCLA screen, and they enter the ball into him right here. He's excellent at playing from 20 to 24 feet and making great passes. Now you can see his eyes right here are over his inside shoulder so he can see the whole court. Now I want you to watch Jalen Williams right here. He's being guarded right now by Alvarado, and he has a size advantage right here. So he's going to try to back cut initially. He does a good job of defending the back cut. Now they're just going to post him up right here at the left block. He catches it, and he makes a quick move right here, one dribble, and attacks middle to finish.